Hi, this is Dawn, and I'm continuing my series celebrating 30 years, 29 with Close to My Heart and 1 with Stampin' Up. And today I get to get started on one of the things I absolutely loved as a Close to My Heart consultant, which is our virtual album retreats. And then this is the first time that Stampin' Up is going to do it. So before I get started, I thought I'd take a minute and tell you what I'm doing. Now, first of all, it started yesterday, but I had to work. But I love actually watching it late because then I can fast forward or skip back or pause. I miss out on the interaction. So if I'm able to do live, I'll sometimes listen in on that. But today I'm going to go back and I'm going to listen to Thursdays and get started on the projects. So this is how the kit came. You get a separate bag for each project. So this is project number 1. It's clearly labeled. It's in multiple languages because Stampin' Up is a worldwide company and they have it in other countries. So each one pre-cut, like hello, that takes so much work out right there. I love that they're all pre-cut. And then they've given you page protectors, but they made a little oopsie, which actually works out to be in your favor. You know, we're doing 24 layouts, so you think logically you would need 12 sheet protectors, right? But they're you need one for the front cover. So they actually didn't put, it was one less than what was needed. So they're sending all the participants a code for $15 in the US to go towards another purchase, which is way more than what one sheet protector would cost. The sheet protectors open at the top. Mine are opening fine. But if they ever, yeah, see that one, I just kind of had I don't know if you heard it. It was like a little, it was like suctioned right there. So just flip it on the edge if you need that to get open. And then let me show you some of the other things that came in there. So those are the kits, and we have this whole bag of embellishments, stamp sets. Let's see what else is in here. I think it's probably the place photo here. Yeah, so like when if you don't put your photos on right away, you can put these there to like hold the spot of your photo so you kind of remember where they're supposed to go. Flip flaps, some of my favorite things. I use these all the time. But I wanted to show you the stamp sets. They came like this, so it's a little bit different than what you're used to. This is nice. You can keep them all together. It's less bulky for mailing it. But if you want to put them in cases like the regular stamp sets come in, you can purchase these cases separate, and then they have the little inserts that would slide right in. So you could put them with your other stamp sets if you have other Stampin' Up stamp sets. So it would slide right in here, and then you could put your stamp set in there. So it's just personal preference. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with mine from this set. If I'm going to keep them all together. Another option is if you have these envelopes from something else, you could put them right in the envelopes. And this is often what I'll do with like my paper pumpkin ones. I'll just kind of put them in an envelope like this. So total preference of what you want to do there, but I love that they gave us options and made it so that this kit could ship at a better price and less bulky too, because it barely fits in the box they sent it in, which is great. Then also we have some, I accidentally picked up some extra cardstock, some printed items here that we're gonna be using, so they'll tell us as we put it together. Looks like we have a lot of little labels where we can like put wording on to decorate, and I'm sure we're going to stamp on some of these. This is some of our irresistible paper, but this is a different design than what we can purchase. So some of these items are exclusive to the virtual album retreat, and you can't get it anyplace else. And then it looks like we have black, which is a great color to go with everything, some words and things like that. So I am going to go ahead and stop this video, and I'm going to go get started, and I'll share a few of my layouts as I finish them.